I really have been excited about this brand. I actually had heard about it from a mutual friend a few years ago, and I've read so much about it. But I would love for you to tell me a little bit about how you guys got started, because it is really quite fascinating and unique.
Well, it's interesting because you know that old adage, what is it? Necessity is the mother of all inventions. And that's kind of what happened to me a little over 10 years ago. I suffered from a very rare form of cancer called Hürthle cell carcinoma. And that's actually a disease of the thyroid. It's cancer of the thyroid. And when I was diagnosed with it, Danielle, it was usually actually a thyroid disease that happened to people that were much older in life than I was at the time. So no one really knew why or how. And I started like looking at the things that I was eating, the things that I was putting on my skin and what was happening. But when I was going through treatment, I lost all my eyebrows. That's actually how I knew I was sick. My eyebrows were gone. They had fallen out. And that's how I was like, being a doctor, I'm like, there's something going on with myself. Your eyebrows just don't fall out.
It fell out before any treatment.
Before anything. That's actually, my eyebrows were getting thinner and thinner and thinner. Then pretty soon they're like, I didn't have any eyebrows. My skin was getting really dry. I was kind of listless. And I was like, there's something the matter. So, all of my friends are doctors. So I'm like, can one of you guys just do a scan really quick? And my friend came out who was he did an MRI on my neck. He's like, I don't like what I see. And I was like, oh crap. So it kind of led from there. So I had to have my thyroid removed. I had to go through all kinds of treatment. And it really left me with really bad skin, no eyebrows, and Olaplex, which everyone in my office is incredibly nuts over. They're also excited that we're even chatting today. It was really important that mutual friend gave me some Olaplex to use in my hair. So it was just one of those things. I started looking at what I was putting on my skin. And I think when you have a life-altering moment, you really have like that light bulb goes on and you want to change things about yourself and change what you're doing. So I started, this was a decade ago, Danielle, when nobody really cared what was in makeup. Nobody cared.
Before clean was even
wasn't even a buzzword. Clean wasn't, no one cared about it. They didn't even know what they were reading on their ingredient decks. So I was like, I didn't want to put that on my skin. And Lee knows
you couldn't, frankly.
Well, my skin is still really bad. I have a lot of rosacea, dryness in my skin. Having my thyroid out put me into early menopause. So all kinds of weird things happened to my body. So I created a couple of products, and quite honestly, this is the interesting story, just for myself. I had no intention of having a brand. It was never even in my, I was practicing, had a great, vibrant practice and seeing my patients. And I just never really, I was just creating this. I said, I need my brows, I had no glow to my skin and just like whip this stuff up. And Dial 10 happened really osmotically, right? Like it was this organic kind of thing. And people wanted the products. I would get compliments on my brows and I was not laughing, but I was like, I don't have any brows, and compliments on my skin. And I'm like, man, my skin is not great. So people wanted it. And I started giving in like little Tupperware containers and like giving it to people. And that's kind of how it started.
And Dial 10 was really the skincare makeup hybrid before the skincare makeup hybrid was cool, because from Doris's perspective, going through the treatment, your skin is so sensitive, right?
It still is.
And she really just couldn't use the products that were on the market. So she had no other choice really but to create an alternative. And I think one of the things that you said, Danielle, before we came on, which I think touched both of us, is that you really love to empower women. And that's another huge driver of why you created the brand, right? Is you lost that sense of femininity and yourself, and you really.
It must have been really, really hard. I mean, because when you're going through a disease or an illness in your skin, your hair, it's hard enough that you're having that battle, but then to have your appearance in some ways taken away from you,
it was.
It must have been really empowering to be able to come up with something like this.
Well, it was a really interesting time in my life because you have the fear of going through a disease and what's going to happen. Is it going to come back? Is the treatment going to work? What was going on with your body? And I had a very young son at the time, and he's older now, and I'm a grandma now. But it's you're going through that, but then also you're looking in the mirror, and that devastation that kind of happens because you're not recognizing who you are. You're looking in the mirror and there's just so much change that happens, and you really, really crave that sense of self. So I knew that there were when the products, I started giving to other people, and I was like, other people are experiencing things that I was experiencing, maybe not on the higher level or maybe even higher, but just looking in the mirror and saying, I want myself back. So that's kind of how Dal-10 came about. And it has been this kind of freight train. It's been amazing. I always think that when I was diagnosed, because a lot of people don't live with this type of cancer, a lot of people, pass on. And I really always thought that this was my second calling in life. This was why I was spared, and to touch people's lives. And even this is interesting because it's a completely women-run company, which is crazy sometimes, by the way. There's a lot of women in here. It's all women, but even men that suffer from hair loss and brow loss and these kind of things actually benefit from it too. So that was my aha moment when I knew that I was actually making a difference in people's lives. And that's why Dal-10 has been it's not work for me. And I know it's not work for you. I mean,
too much fun.
I just love every day what I do and spreading the word and helping people. And it's amazing. It's an amazing second chance at life. It's my do-over, if that makes sense. Even though
and it is interesting because you were a doctor for 30 years.
I know.
Then to be transforming into a whole different career role. But I have to go back to, and we were talking about this, that, about bringing how you feel on the inside and have it match on the outside. But in many ways, when you're going through trauma, and that could be a disease, it could be something emotional. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you're not feeling particularly beautiful on the inside. And sometimes you need to do stuff on the outside to remind yourself who you are.
Danielle, we have this thing at Dal-10 that we say, which is, give us 10 minutes and 10 powerful ingredients, and we'll really change the way that you feel about yourself. And that was really born from our own experiences, right? And really just striving with every product, with every ingredient, to empower women to feel beautiful. Because when you take those 10 minutes, when you are down at your lowest low, right? No matter what life is throwing at you, if you take those 10 minutes, and even if you just put a lip color on, even if you just fill in the brows, right? It just makes a world of difference. And Doris and I always say, when you feel better about yourself, no matter what else is going on behind the scenes, it's a domino effect in every other part of your life. It affects your friendships, your work life, your relationships, and everything kind of goes up from there. So when you feel good about you, life kind of blossoms right in front of you. So if our lipsticks can help that, or our mascaras can help that, then our job is done.
It's done. I mean, it really is. That's what Dal-10 stands for. It's like getting dolled up in 10 minutes or less. It's just 10 minutes is not too much to ask to give to yourself.
It's really not.
I mean, we
okay,
give so much.
I want to ask with the two of you. So you walk me through your 10 minutes. I want to know what your 10 minutes are to get to where you are.
That's a
My
really
10
good
minutes
question.
are crazy. I am a busy working mom, and I've just had a baby. I have an 8-week-old. So my 10 minutes are like bottle feeding, putting on the mascara, like in the rear view mirror of the car, putting on the lip gloss. But, we have this conversation with each other all the time. It's not negotiable for us. We take those 10 minutes every day, and sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less, but we've seen the impact in our own lives and in the lives of our community. And it's really just such a game changer. And I think not enough women can appreciate that. And even if it's 10 minutes at night, even if the morning gets away from you and you're putting your Olaplex treatment in your hair, just take a little time for you. Take a little time to just help you feel good about you, because like we always say, right? You can't pour from an empty cup. So feel good about that woman from the inside out, and life just kind of loves you back.
Yeah. I mean, 10 minutes for me, I love a full face of glam, just because my skin is really devastated underneath. I have very sensitive.
You're also on air like every other day. So she doesn't.
I'm on air
really
tonight
have a
too.
choice.
So yeah, but I have literally, my makeup routine is so quick. It's like also too with Del10, Danielle, like we really kind of take the chaos out of makeup because makeup nowadays, there's so much, it can be daunting. We want like products that work really easy, really fast, but give you the results that you're looking for. So like our foundation, our latest foundation, our concealers, like literally just won 9 awards last week. I'm not even kidding. Like customer 24.
I heard about that.
Yeah, our concealer was just
New Beauty.
New Beauty Award for best full coverage and concealer. So these products are like really easy. They're efficacious, but they're really good. And it's not even, and I love the fact that beauty companies are finally getting on the trend about worrying about what they're putting in their products
and what they're not.
and what they're not. But our list isn't just like what you see at like the major beauty retailers. We're a global brand. So we are in Australia, we're in Japan, we're in Germany, Italy, UK, everywhere. So we actually formulate to
Without
eat
1,300
ingredients on our do not use list.
Now
And
I
they're
saw
not
that you
banned here in
have.
the US. It's
I saw that you
crazy.
have a pink list.
Yes.
Tell me about
I
that.
love everything pink.
I do too.
The pink list is something that we're really proud of as a brand. And it's really kind of, one of the things that is not negotiable for us at Del10. And what the pink list is a list of ingredients that we don't use and a list of sub-ingredients for those no-nos. So in place of things like formaldehyde agents, in place of things like parabens, sulfates, mineral oils, we're using things that are good for your skin. Things like aloe vera, things like sunflower
Bamboo
seed oil,
silk,
lavender extract, turmeric, all kinds of things that really are driving your skin into skin health as opposed to the other direction, which honestly is kind of scary that, a lot of brands are still using. Let's be honest.
Yeah. And I think as more of them are starting to come on board, I'm really happy about that. I feel like in the very beginning, that was always a non-negotiable for us. But to get back to my 10 minutes, I can get this entire face done in 10 minutes.
I know you
No
can.
way.
I swear. I
So that is like, I feel very underdressed in comparison to you ladies.
don't. Absolutely don't. I literally, because I use TCE foundation, and TCE stands for This Covers Everything. And it's your serum and your foundation, and it gives myself the most beautiful, flawless finish. A little TCE concealer. I pop my brows on, little mascara and a lip and a blush. And I kid you not. If I want to take my time and like get a little fancy with my eyes, it might take me 12 minutes, but Doll 12 doesn't sound good. So 10 minutes. So Doll 10.
Now, also, you were a former Mrs. America too. So you probably have a little bit of experience here.
I was. That's actually what thrusted me into the beauty industry. Like I said, I was a wellness doctor, and that's what I was doing. And then when I won the Mrs. America pageant, it kind of put me into a world that I really wasn't that well acquainted with. And I got to see so many different things, work with so many different makeup artists, and see the behind the scenes in the beauty industry and the fashion industry, and traveled the world. So it was really an eye opener, but I did change a lot of my beauty, secrets and applications once I learned, and I sat with all of these amazing artists. I mean, if you look at picture me in 1980 and a picture of me now, my makeup's a little bit better.